Hello, my name's Fran and I'm a personal wine advisor at The Wine Collective. My job is to help recommend and guide people through their wine choices day in, day out. We're here today to talk about some international wines. There's a lot of mystery, about international wines, yet you might be more familiar than you think with many of the grape varietals being readily available in Australia and New Zealand. If you're familiar with Argentinian Malbecs or any sort of fruit-forward red wines, another challenge might be to try a Cajor Malbec, which is a Malbec Merlot blend actually from Cajor in France. Cajor was the birthplace of Malbec before it sort of went off in Argentina, and they are beautiful, beautiful wines. They're a little bit more structured than their South American counterparts and a great food choice and something a little bit different for you to try, a little bit more on the dry side as well. It's amazing the amount of people that say they don't like a Sauvignon Blanc. Personally, I think they're thinking of those big passion fruit styles of Sauv Blancs from Marlborough. In this instance, I would definitely recommend you try a French Sancerre, which is oh so elegant and completely different to those big passion fruit flavours you get from New Zealand. Delicately fruited and a beautiful, beautiful aperitif, a really lovely minerality as well, just to round it off. For something a little bit different as well, if you're used to drinking a Pinot Noir and like that lighter bodied style of wine, you might like to explore the Etna Wines. The Rossos in particular are light-bodied. They have a beautiful sort of cherry and raspberry palette that you might be familiar with, and some interesting herbaceous notes to just round it off as well. Coming from Sicily, I would recommend having this at a long lunch with some pizza, pasta and good friends. Saluti.